Hey, it's the day after Easter and I'm still celebrating. He is still risen. He is still risen indeed. So even though it's not Easter Day or Christmas Day for that matter, I still celebrate. But I do know that this time of COVID-19 has been a stressful time for all of us. And for some, and maybe for all, different days feel different. Some days you feel like, hey, I'm doing okay. And other days you just feel overwhelmed. And I've been reading on social media that a lot of people are struggling with being able to sleep. And so today's Bible thought is from Psalm 77. And if you've never read that psalm, it is one of my favorites because of verse 19, but it's a hard psalm to read. It's what's called by the psalmists or by Bible scholars a lament. A lament is a sad song. And so we all know laments, and maybe a lot of country music is a lament. I don't know, but it's about our feelings, our deep feelings. And a lament is painful and talks of suffering. And Psalm 77 talks about tossing and turning all night, crying all night, not being able to sleep, and questioning God. And so during this time, I know a lot of people have probably struggled with those very things, including me. We all have. We all struggle with believing and trusting God moment by moment. So Psalm 77, I'm going to read a few verses. I'm going to read Psalm 77, 11 and 12, and then I'm going to read my favorite verse, which is verse 19. So 11 and 12, I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your wonders of old. I will ponder all your work and meditate on your mighty deeds. So when our thoughts start to go south and we start to think of things that are not even true, maybe we start worrying and thinking, what if this happens? Or what if I don't get to do this ever again? Or what if? It's dangerous. Worry just plagues us, and anxiety just weighs us down. And so we have to think about things that are positive as much as we can. I'm not saying to pretend you don't feel sad, but remind yourself that God is mighty and that He has done amazing things in the past and in the recent past, not just a long time ago. But Psalm 77, verse 19, my favorite verse, reads, your path led through the mighty waters. Your way was through the sea, your path through the great waters, yet your footprints were not seen. And I don't know if many of you are familiar with the Footprints poem. You can look it up, and I'm not dashing it or dissing it completely, but the reality is there are times in our lives where we can't see evidence of God's presence. We don't feel His presence in an emotional way, and we can't see any evidence or sign of Him doing anything. It doesn't mean He's not there. It doesn't negate His presence. It doesn't cancel it out. It doesn't mean He's not at work, and it doesn't mean He's not good. Just because we can't see signs of Him being evidently, obviously involved, He's still with us. He's always with us. His way led through the mighty waters, though His footprints were not seen. So please know that God is with you and that you are loved and cared for by a Heavenly Father who is good, who is at work, and who's sovereign. Please reach out if you need support or help. Let us know how you're doing, and we will keep praying for you, and I will keep posting these and hope that somebody, even if just one person watches and is encouraged, then it's worth it. Have a good evening, a good day, and we'll pray for warmer, sunnier weather again. See you soon.